Emma Scarr,
Yes.
what a beautiful spring day at last.
Is. 2nd of March, first
Yes.
day of spring.
Those ghastly, grey, still days that we've been living through. Very depressing. But today we've got a spring in our step and we're going on a trip.
Yes, we're going into Bond Street, London.
Ooh, very posh.
To see an art exhibition, which is Bob Dylan. Now, I'm not totally sure if it's paintings by Bob Dylan or about Bob Dylan or a bit of both, but I'm looking forward to it.
Personally, well, it's the Halcyon Gallery, darling.
Is it?
And personally, I'd prefer it to be photos of Bob Dylan than his artwork.
Well, I'm interested in seeing anything really about Bob Dylan and having a nice day out in the sun.
I have seen some of his artwork. Have you? I think he did the sleeve to Big Pink, which was the band's first album.
Yeah, I can sort of picture some of how he does his artwork.
Yeah. It's sort of similar to if you'd got a monkey to do it. Give a monkey a paintbrush.
It's his own interpretation.
Is it?
On
All right.
life.
Well, we'll see. I've got an open mind.
Yes, you're known for it.
Onwards and upwards.
I'm tired of this village, and this village is tired of me. It's boring and...
Right, Emma. We're here.
It's very exciting. It looks great already.
Yeah, that's not what I was expecting. That is Bob Dylan, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one of his.
Yeah. So, looking
Busy
good
being
then.
born.
I thought it was just going to be, like flowers and bowls of fruit.
Come on, let's go in.
Emma,
Yes.
so what do you think?
Well, you're pointing at this one, which is a bit different from the rest. Most of them are absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. I really love them. I like they give this, like, can you look at this one? Can you look at that one over there? Like, just the way it's sort of jaunty angle. I like it. It makes you think of a beatnik 60s. I don't know where it is.
Now,
Yeah, see the way it's done at an angle.
can
And I
see.
just love the painting style, and I love his subject matter. I mean, some of them are a bit dodgy, but most of them are really brilliant, and I'd love to have one on my wall.
see, to be honest, I thought this is what we were going to get. This is rubbish. But,
It's not
like you,
rubbish.
I'm very, very surprised at how good some of these
Yeah,
are.
we'll get some more close-ups, but I'm just feeling a bit shy still. And look at the wall here, because there's his album covers, which is always nice to see. It's like Bob Dylan wallpaper. I don't know if it's working.
That looks like him who's just been in the film, playing him.
We come into a little room by itself, and it's got all these light things on. I don't know what it means, but it's quite fun because we're the only ones in it.
These are Andy Warhols.
What, all of them?
Hmm.
Which ones?
These.
Just them, is it?
So Emma, here we are back in Leytonstone after our visit to the very, very posh
Very posh.
Bond Street, stroke New Bond Street, where we went to the Halcyon Gallery to see the Bob Dylan art exhibition. And what did you think?
I really enjoyed it, and I thought the art was very, very good. I mean, I thought it would be good, but not as good as that. And not only was the painting good, but I liked the things he painted and the composition and the colours for nearly all of them. What did you think?
Well, I wasn't expecting anything. I feel like I should be talking preposterous nonsense like they do on
Just what did
Portrait
you think? We haven't
Artist
got
of
all
the Year.
day.
Yeah, I thought there were going to be. There was one where he did a painting of flowers.
Yeah, which wasn't that bad.
No, it was rubbish. I thought they were all going to be like that, but I was blown away by his
Blown
work.
away, you
Blown
say?
away by his work.
Yeah, no, it was really good and a nice day out. And we found, well, we noticed that there was another, how do you say it? Halcyon Gallery over the road.
Yeah.
In fact, the one we were in seemed to be a smaller version of the main one. So we went to the one over the road as well, and we saw some Andy Warhol.
That's Warhol,
Warhol.
actually.
And some kind of things that you could touch and it changed. You know, it's a more interactive.
Conceptual light
Interactive art.
Yes.
But that was nice, and you know, nice walk around those bits
Bit
of
of
London.
Michael Jackson stuff,
Yeah.
which I didn't like much. But the Andy Warhol stuff was good. Originals.
I mean,
They're strange places, them galleries, aren't they? Because you feel like, should I really go in here? You've got people standing on the door looking at you, and they must be thinking, these people ain't going to buy anything. But you can never tell these days
Yeah.
who's got money anymore.
although I have to say, there was a young woman at the Bob Dylan one who was really friendly and helpful and didn't mind talking to us, even though we were clearly
Time wasters. Complete not the time wasters. We're never
Now,
ever going to buy.
A couple of weeks ago, we went to see the Bob Dylan film.
Yes.
What was it called again?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter.
So, what
Put
did-
it in the comments.
Yeah, what did you think to that film?
Well, I was impressed with the sort of imagery of it, and it stayed with me a bit. The sort of beatnik 60s New York look.
New York.
And I liked that, and I liked the music, obviously, and I liked the actors. However, and I've said this to you, Bob Dylan is a hard person to really feel close to, I think, because he doesn't reveal much about himself, very little. So, and I felt that in the film that, well, what could they do? They don't. Does anyone really know Bob Dylan?
But
So
his
I
mother
didn't
does.
really feel that much sympathy for him. But like we'd been to see the Robbie Williams one the week before, and you felt, yeah, we know Robbie Williams. He sort of talks about himself. He's not so private. But yeah, I enjoyed the film, but I didn't come away feeling closer to Bob. Although having seen his paintings, I feel a bit closer.
Well, the thing with Bob is I don't think he's that likeable. Plus,
Well, you don't know because no one knows.
yeah, you don't know. But I did like the film. I
did
thought
you
he
like
was
about
not
it?
likable. The thing that I'm going to tell you, the obvious things I liked about the film are obvious things. I want to tell you the things I didn't like about it. And one of them was there was no humour in it whatsoever.
Was there not? No, there wasn't.
None whatsoever. I mean, I know you mentioned Robbie Williams, and let's face it, all he ever does is moan. moan,
I don't agree with that,
moan. But there is a bit of humour in that
Because
film.
he was a chimpanzee.
Yeah, well, maybe.
And
the
there
other
was
things I didn't like about the Bob Dylan, and they do this in nearly all music films. They did it in Elton John, where he suddenly picked up the guitar, and suddenly you'd have people going, "What's that?
Yeah,
Wow,
off the street.
that sounds fantastic."
And it was blowing in the wind, which,
Yeah.
you know, on first listen isn't that brilliant.
Whereas in reality, it doesn't work like that. You know, the Beatles, they got turned down by every record company in London, and so did the Rolling Stones. So I wish they'd leave off that enlightenment moments, just signposted, big signposts in these films.
Anyway, we can't prattle on forever.
We can't.
But it's been a nice day.
Been a beautiful
and,
day, and don't forget, as Bob Dylan would have said, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you all.